What's going on? It's your boy Blackout Jones back again with a review of The God of High School. Really quickly, I'm on the road to 100 subs, man. Currently, I'm at 93 subscribers, yo. Listen, I know it's 7 new viewers watching this review right now. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so I can reach the goal of 100 subs by the time the anime season, summer season of anime is over, man. Let's get into this review right now. So in the beginning of this episode, we see that Sung-tae was not quite dead yet, but he was in critical condition. So the way he was going ham last episode because he was frustrated. He knows he needs this nanotechnology immediately. You know, time is of the damn essence, man. So, you know, so in a kind of a way, you really can't blame DeWayne for doing what he did. Well, no, you can blame him for what he did, but you know, he had to get that dub for real. I think if he told, you know, Mori and Mira what happened, I think that they would have been like, oh really? That's all. I think they would have took a dive, man, and it'd have been all right. But you know, that actually might just be a plot hole right there. I might have just found one. But we're gonna keep it rolling, and you know, I'm gonna look past that because it is what it is. I like the show, man. So, man, I don't know, man, because I killed the last episode. This episode was a good bounce back episode from that last one. That last one was a piece of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, but this episode is better. But that's a plot hole. Why didn't he just tell them, listen, man, y'all gotta take this L for me because I got somebody that's in critical condition. But of course, it wouldn't make for a good of a story, I guess, but moving on. Boy, I just thought I deleted all my notes for a second. Yo, I was finna be tired. I'm like, yo, why would I do that? But anyway, besides the point, so I'm also late posting this review. I'm sorry about that. It's just been real busy, real tired. I'm finna go home. I'm not even gonna, you know, upload this the same night. I'm gonna take a shower, go to sleep, then edit it tomorrow and put it out with the ReZero, but that's besides the point. That's too much into the editing process. I mean, I'm gonna do better with the day-to-day, same day watch, same day reviews, but time is tough with these shifts. So, you know, they didn't take my advice again. They gave us another uneventful fight, another quick fight with Mori, and some trash can to get to the finals to fight DeWayne. So, you know, Mori made quick work at whoever he fought and just, you know. All right, y'all. So this episode gonna be pretty short. Was there a lot to this episode? No. Was it a good episode? It was all right. But moving forward, the fight between DeWayne and Mori. So during the fight, Sung-tae actually dies, which is rest in peace to Yo. You know, but quick part about that. So it comes to find out that that DeWayne was fighting because he needed the nanotechnology for his buddy, right? So here's the thing about that. If you have nanotechnology that can cure cancer, my guy, or whatever disease this man had, it's like, why the fuck? If you're using it for the damn fighters, bro, why the fuck is it not available for the general public, man? Shit is crazy out here. I'm like, yo, I mean, this show is getting really ridiculous, bro. It must be really expensive or some shit. It must be available, but it must be very expensive. But it can't be that expensive if they giving that shit out to fucking, you know, martial arts tournament contestants and shit, and like it's candy. Like that shit come standard. Maybe my man's qualified for the damn shit. You know, he could have got some treatment, but unfortunately, that's not how that worked out. But yeah, man, it's already some shady shit going on. You know, we know what this with the church, but now it's even shadier shit with this nanotechnology. I knew that was gonna come into play later. I thought maybe it could control you somehow. That might come later, but we know it heals you. So if that shit would have got my boy right, they should have just treated him off the bat. Like, it can't be that serious, man. That was messed up. But that's very unfortunate. Also, to piggyback off what I just said, piggyback off my own self. So, I was wondering how long they were going to string that storyline along with the dead homie for real, because, like I said, like, how can because they were all trying to do the same shit. Because usually, you know, tournament fights, whatever, you know, somebody get knocked off. But they were already getting they shit off in the first like tournament. They was already going against each other. So it's kind of weird. I'm like, how long they gonna really bring him along through the season? Because man's is terminal. So obviously Maury has to win the thing. So how can Dwayne win the thing? So obviously right there was just conflict. I mean, it helped the plot, but obviously that was just instant conflict right there. So rest in peace to him. I'm glad he was able to give Dwayne some closure, you know, so he can finally be free or whatever. But for that fight they had, you know, before I even get into the fight in this show, I'm not emotionally invested into these characters. Like, a lot of shit is going on. A lot of things are happening to these characters, like with Mira and her sword. Like, it's a little too early for us to be getting, like, you know, sword backstories and shit like that. Like, I know from what I've heard, what we've been talking about in these comments, the past videos, it's like, you know, it's a webtoon, you know, might not have a lot of episodes, the budget, things like that, but it seems like a lot of things are being left out. I just don't feel emotionally attached, or not attached. Of course I'm not attached to the character, but I'm not emotionally invested. Like, in some shows you're emotionally invested, like Demon Slayer, you feel me? First episode, they killed his whole family, man. Like, yeah, I'm invested and I want to see what happens. Fruits Basket, Honda, you know, say less, man. I'm invested. Dr. Stone, I'm invested. I'm not, especially with Maury, like the main MC, you know, what's there to get invested into him about? It's not much. It's very thin. Dwayne's shit, it was thin, it was quick, and like, I was praising the pacing early on, but now the pacing is just like, it's coming back to bite him, man. But, you know, I'm not emotionally invested into these characters, and I think that's the main drawback. The action, they animate the action, they produce the action well, but it's just the pacing, man. Not invested. The fights are too quick. It's not dramatic enough. The setting is off. It's like, okay, we're in Korea or whatever, Seoul, Korea, and fucking, but I don't know, just the environment is off, man. So the show is not hitting like it's supposed to hit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even in damn God of High School, I mean, not God of High School, damn Tower of God, I was emotionally invested because, you know, my boy Bam. But yeah, man, I don't know. It might just be me though. But, you know, they give us another lackluster fight between Maury and fucking, in another lackluster fight, but between Maury and Dwayne. So, you know, she comes in, Mira comes in. Oh man, it's just like, she goes to the hospital for some reason. I forgot why, but she goes in there and she sees, you know, she happens to see a photo of Dwayne and Sung Tae on, you know, together. He's on his deathbed. It's just an interesting. Oh, she went there for treatment, but it was just an interesting scene, man. You know, she comes in halfway, tells them the details, blase blase. Park tells them the details, blase blase. It was a cool fight scene, but, you know, I'm ready to get to the real shits of this episode or the series, because every week I come in, I tell y'all what the synopsis says. It says it's a, you know, underground tournament under the real stage. So, you know what? Just go ahead and fast forward us to that, man. This shit, I'm over all this, bro. I want to get to the action. I was trying, you know, get me emotionally invested now, because them two characters I'm not invested in. They cool on the surface, like they quirky, but that's just about all they are, man. They just quirky as fuck, you know. I'm just not invested, man. Like, the show is all right. Hopefully, once this tournament starts and they get some nice dramatic battles, set the scene, set the mood a little bit more, I think it'll be a fine battle shonen. But out of all the battle shonens I've seen so far, this one's on the bottom rung. Definitely. It hurts to say it, man. It hurts to say it, but this battle, I had high expectations. That's probably why it's not hitting in me, because I had high expectations for this show. You know, Naruto, that shit hit, man. You feel me? he was invested into that show. Hunter X, you know, I can rattle off these names of the shows to where so you get emotionally invested into the characters. Maybe because they can build that, they can build it up, but I don't know, man, because, you know, they don't even, it seems like they don't care about the characters or something. Like, they give these characters a damn 15-minute backstories and expect you to care about it. Like, yo, I don't give a fuck about Mirasora, bro. She literally tried to marry somebody within 15 minutes of the episode. Like, that was last episode, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I just not invested in that. You know, the way they try to slow play the ways for, like, you know, since the show started or whatever. But even there, you know, the way, I don't know, man. I'm not invested in the way either, bro. But tell me what y'all think, man. So anyway, you know, Mori, of course, he ends up beating him with his own signature move this time instead of the triple kick that we've seen previously. He used his own special move and got him out of there. So that wasn't bad. You know, saw that he had some more stuff up his sleeve than just a triple kick. So he took out like half the stage, but basically they all, you know, happily ever after. Cool. That was the first arc. All right. That was the first arc right there, bro. I don't know if y'all peeped that, but first arc is done. Second arc, they should get to the shits, right? So the first arc, you know, just a brief overview, brief recap of that. Tournament arc, we got the characters. We got 3 mini arcs that was, well, 2 mini arcs that was very weak. So hopefully now that they got the bullshit out the way, they can finally get to the real shit. I think the show begins now, finally. So of course the pacing, they put it back on track this episode. That last episode was some straight doo-doo. You feel me? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Baby Shark. But solid episode, man. I'm not mad at it. Hopefully they can, you know, they took a dip last week. Now they bring the slow climb back up. You know, they're starting to peak, man. So hopefully, you know, it gets back to normal. You know, I still like the show, man. The show is not bad. It's just they gotta tighten up a little bit, man. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe down below. It's your boy Blackout Jones. Stay sucker free, stay corona free, and have a blessed day. Peace.